Happy Thursday, guys. Today's work is going to be focusing on accessory work, and then we're going to have a nice little WOD at the end. Sometimes you might see a WOD first and then accessory work. Today's focus is going to be gymnastics. I totally forgot to change the header, but that should say gymnastics and not strength. We're going to be working on kind of that handstand position and core work. So we're doing 4 sets for quality. We're going to start with 10 straddle overhead sit-ups. So you're going to sit down, legs are going to be into a wider stance. We're going to be working a lot on the hip flexors and the groin here, and we're also going to hold a weight overhead. So you're going to start with lying down. Let's say my back is flat against the ground, and my weight is kind of in line with my shoulders, so my arms are locked out. I'm going to do a sit-up, and then once I'm at the top of the sit-up, I'm going to get that weight overhead. And again, my shoulders are right over top my hips, my legs are locked out in that nice kind of wide straddle stance there. So purpose here is really kind of developing hip flexor strength and core strength here, which we need a lot in that handstand. Second movement is going to be hollow rock, so we're looking for a little bit more dynamic control in that hollow position where we want to engage our abs round the back, almost trying to pull our rib cage towards our pelvis or towards our belly button. And then the last thing we're doing is 5 handstand attempts. So this can be kind of any progression you want to work towards a handstand. So this can be kick-ups. This can be kicking up into a freestanding handstand, ideally without using the wall. Everyone's going to be at a little bit of a different spot, but the goal is to get into a handstand position comfortably and safely and be able to kind of lower yourself down from that. So this could look a little different for everybody. Again, as I mentioned, maybe we're just working on kicking our leg up maybe about 45 degrees, getting used to kind of that weight on our hands. Or maybe we're trying to kick up into the wall very slowly and just slowly kind of touch the wall instead of slam into it to slowly build up to that freestanding handstand. Or if you're ready, you feel comfortable, you're going to do it out in the open. Maybe you want to do it with a spotter just in case if you don't feel like you have control over yourself to fall over. Again, you can use mats for that in case, but also a partner would be also a good substitution for that. But the focus again overall is going to be building up into that freestanding handstand. We want to build up to the highest level of this movement, which is going to be a freestanding handstand hold. So start maybe with just kick-ups, get really comfortable with that, and then gradually build up. 4 sets, you have about 12 minutes to work through that. Make sure you're going after quality instead of quantity. WOD today, quick EMOM 15. We're going to work for 45 seconds, take 15 seconds off as a transition period. We're doing sled push for distance, and we're doing kettlebell swings and then sit-ups. This workout, I would say, if anything, we're working on midline endurance, so trying to keep our midline in control, to be able to push the weight of that sled, to be able to swing that kettlebell overhead and keep our back nice and stable. And then if anything, at the end, trying to work on that hip flexion with our sit-ups there. So midline endurance is the focus today. Track your reps, try and push yourself for those 45 seconds, and then take a 15-second break to transition and get to the next movement. No rest in between, so we want to be consistent across the 15 minutes as best as possible. Hope you guys enjoyed today's workout. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.